Loraine, how would you like to play 3-Question Thursday?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a question from our chat because there's one that's a good one. What has been your favorite go-to measured meals? Do you have a favorite? And any particular herbs and spices you eat now a lot you didn't before? It's really kind of a double question.
Okay, that's all right.
So basically, like, what are you doing with these measured meals? Are you putting them together a certain way or spicing them
most of the time I just eat them separately most of the time. But my favorite probably is a chicken salad. I just shred up my chicken and then I put like chopped veggies in it, like celery, onion. I put grapes in it. And then for my fat, I just put a little bit of mayonnaise and then I just put salt and pepper on it. And I just eat it like that. It's kind of, it was something that I would eat before too.
Yeah.
It's just that chicken salad. I used to put it on sandwiches, on a croissant or something.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just put it either on a lettuce leaf or I just put it on my plate. But it's so good. It's just, your shredded chicken.
So smart.
It's so good. It's really good.
Great. Do you have any favorite herbs or spices that you eat now a lot?
I use garlic, salt. I use, I like salt and pepper, but I like a lot of Mrs. Dash's.
Okay.
She has a variety and there's not one that I like better than the other. They all have a lot of flavor in them.
Mm-hmm.
So Mrs. Dash is really good.
Okay. Well, that was all one big round, one question.
Okay.
Question number 2. Do you have a favorite mantra?
Yes, it's the one that was on the video at the beginning.
I didn't get to that, but I wanted to ask you because I thought it was a good one. Go ahead.
Yeah, when Satan says you won't be able to withstand the storm, and I say I am the storm. So that just keeps me strong, because if I'm going to defeat Satan and all of his temptations trying to get me eat not my food, like, I've got to be strong. So that's just a very powerful one to me, to stay strong.
And I think even what you're doing by taking a few steps ahead of preparing these dishes, preparing these batches, this all helps with the willpower depletion that keeps us strong. Having things at the ready, like I can grab this. I mean, you literally could be going out the door to go to someone's house and grab a few things and put it in a cooler. Like if you didn't know what they were going to eat, you could have a backup meal so fast.
Yes.
It's really a great idea. I do that with some of my breakfast bakes. At least I have that if we're going on the road. I mean, I've taken them to the hospital with me when it was a quick, I had to take somebody. So you just never know. And so it's really good. And so the third question, this is for all the marbles, all the money. I want to take you back to something you said about almost regret of what, you wish you had gotten in earlier, because 4.5 years is a long time.
It is.
But now
it's a long time of misery.
Looking back now, does some of that being in the ditch make you stronger, knowing that you don't want to go back to that?
Yeah, I think it does. We can learn from our mistakes and they can make us stronger. And I know how hard it was to get out of there. It's like a mental thing. Like, you have to get your mind, not just your willpower, but your brain has to be there too. And sometimes that's hard. Like during those 4 years, I couldn't get my brain engaged fully again. And there was just too many pulls on me to go off. And so to have my mind strong again too, it's not worth trying to, go off and try to get my brain back engaged again. So
and
that,
you know, it's like, you know what, I'm not going to blow it for 4 days and I'll start again on Monday.
yeah, yes.
You've been down that road before and you don't need to do it again.
Yeah. And I haven't been perfect since January. I've had a few days when I have been off, and it's so hot. It's so crazy how fast all those old habits can come back. You know,
You do.
how all that food chatter came back. It took me a while for that food chatter to go away, but it just took me a while, even longer actually, to feel peace again with myself, to get that integrity back and to feel good about myself. Took even longer than the food chatter. So yeah, that food chatter, Shauna had showed us a graph that, you know, when you start and the food chatter is really, really strong again after you've broken your lines, then if you say no, you know, it will come down a little bit and get a little bit easier. And then the next time you say no, it gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier until it will go away again. And it has, which I'm grateful for, because yeah, being in the ditch was not a fun place to be.
And
it was really
definitely a
hard.
process. Well,
yeah.
Congratulations on getting back onto the road, that 2 feet over. You made
Thank
it back.
you.
Stay on the road and keep inspiring all of us. Again,
Thank you.
I just thank you so much again, Loraine, for your friendship, for telling your story, and thank you for playing 3-Question Thursday. It's been
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Stay bright.
Good night.